Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, so I hope you were able to catch our Real Housewives of New Jersey / hot messy topics, like kind of recap. It was good. It was a good one with Ryan Bailey. Always so much fun. Um, I love having that guy on. But we're not back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County or New Jersey. We're legit back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County because Shannon Beador is speaking out again, and there's more drama with John Jansen and Alexis Bellino. This is going to be the gift that does not stop giving this season. I'm telling you guys. But that's okay. It gives us something to talk about, so we're all about it. So thank you, Shannon Storms Beador. We don't agree with Alexis. That door over there, we don't want you to walk out. So keep on bringing us the shit. Now, with that, smash that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's get right into it. Yep, remember when this was a thing? Thank you to Reality Blurb. Real Housewives of Orange County fans are still talking about the premiere episode for season 18. However, many have questions about Shannon Beador and why she was coming from John Jansen's house before she got into the car wreck that resulted in her very public DUI. Additionally, much like her castmates, others want to know why she continues to drink after having such a traumatic and potentially life-altering night less than a year ago. Now Shannon is opening up and explaining why she was coming from John's house, as well as why she continues to drink. So fans will recall that Shannon and John dated for about 3 years before he broke up with her back in November of 2022, and sadly, she got her DUI in September of 2023. Yeah. And first tried to hide the fact that she was even driving. More recently, pictures of the injuries she sustained in the crash have surfaced, and they illustrate how dire the situation was. Now, Shannon is opening up to People magazine about her and John and why she was at his house that night before speeding away and hitting a neighbor's property, which is a great question. According to Shannon, they had reconnected in 2023. She said for about 6 months, he dated someone else and I dated someone else, but after that, we reconnected. She said both of us told everybody, no, we're not back together, but we were acting like we were back together. She goes on to say that they were together again for about 6 months, starting in March of that year. I think deep down, he and I both knew that it was never going to work. So I wouldn't say we were back together publicly, but we were together privately for about 6 months. But Shannon also admitted that she was unsure of what John wanted out of their renewed romance. And she said, I'm not really sure what he was really in it for. But at the same time, he moved very quickly with me and he told me he loved me right away and that we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. Now, obviously, you guys, fans, knew from the episode of OC that Shannon was coming from John's house, but now it makes sense that she was so angry as they were dating at the time. Yeah, she told People that he broke up with her via phone call about a week after the DUI, and it wasn't long before he started dating Alexis Bellino. But according to Shannon, it wasn't a good time. Hmm. She said she hasn't given up on love, though. It's also important to note that John denies that they were back together. He says, several months after our breakup, I attempted a friendship with Shannon, as we both privately agreed and publicly declared there was never an intent to rekindle our relationship. Any suggestion that we were back together as a couple is a mischaracterization of the situation. Huh. She also opened up to People magazine about her drinking, saying, I acknowledge that I was drinking a lot back then. But today, I'm not. Huh. She is pretty much claiming that the emotional turmoil from her divorce and her toxic relationship with John caused her to seek ways to cope. I was using alcohol as a coping mechanism, and I know that I can't do that anymore. I want to be a healthier and better person for me. I still see my therapist, my psychiatrist from the facility I went to on a regular basis, and I'll probably be working on myself for the rest of my life. But today, from where I was almost a year ago, because I'm approaching the year mark of my DUI, I'm proud of where I've come. Hmm. If I choose to drink when I go out, I keep it to a minimum. And 1 or 2 drinks typically is what'll happen, especially if I go on vacation. And you'll see the season when we all went on our cast trip and I ordered a drink or two when we went out because I never wanted to look like I'm sneaking and I was fine. There's a part of me that enjoys a cocktail. I like the whole sit down, take a breath, be with your friends, have a cocktail, have dinner, that routine. Now, the interviewer also asked if she would ever give up drinking, and she says, absolutely. When I did the program, they would randomly drug and alcohol test, so I couldn't drink during that period. But I don't want to sit here and say I'm never going to have a drink again because I am drinking. So I want to be open and honest. If I get to the point where I think alcohol is negatively affecting my life, then I will address that. But if I find that alcohol is messing up my life like it was when I was using it to cope, then I'll gladly talk about it. Hmm. Well, okay. I mean, listen, that's honest, I guess, if she's being honest with herself. But a lot of people don't believe this. And a lot of people think, like, okay, you were being told that you had a problem before on season 17, and then you got the DUI. So that in itself was a problem because you crashed into the side of a house. And then on the trailer, we see that she's drinking again, saying that she doesn't have a problem and that she can drink. And we've also seen like the read between the lines, you can, like, we've seen wild, good time Shannon, but also a lot of us are capable of having a good time and being fun. But I guess, yeah, there definitely is a limit. Is she an alcoholic? That's the question. Because she says, I am not an alcoholic. Okay. I mean, I don't know her personally, so I don't know. Now moving on, going over to Alexis Beador. Yeah. Well, she reacted to Shannon's recent claim that her and John were dating again before her DUI arrest. Huh. Okay. In a July 13th Instagram post, Alexis reacted to a People magazine article concerning Shannon's claim that she and John were dating again before the DUI following their earlier breakup. Yeah. She said, I know whatever I write will be me being painted as a mean girl, but I'll gladly take the public beating if it will calm the storms. Yeah, we talked about this, guys. Shannon, your obsession with John needs to end. I know my relationship with John has been a saving grace for you, as you have been eagerly mentioning our names in every interview in an effort to bypass all the accountability for your arrest. I ask you with all sincerity to please stop exploiting us in your manipulative sympathy tour. John and I want to live happily in peace, and we wish you the same. Mm, mm, mm. Around the same time, the Quiet Woman restaurant wrote a post confirming that Alexis has been eating there for many years, saying, we love you, Alexis. We've known you for decades. You are as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. Lynn and Terry. And Alexis then responded saying, thank you for the shout out at the Quiet Woman. Love you guys too. But as fans began speculating that the restaurant was Team Alexis, the account then addressed Shannon, and the owner reacted to a screenshot of a Watch What Happens Live poll asking, does Shannon own the Quiet Woman? You might not own the restaurant, but you definitely own our heart, Shannon, is what he wrote. Smart. Thank you for all of your Quiet Woman love for over the years. We love you. Mm. I mean, good save. That's exactly what the point of that was to kind of they don't want her to stop being business in there. Why would they? Like, if they sit there and talk about Shannon and Shannon stops coming in, like, I mean, honestly, if you just keep your mouth shut and don't say anything, then she'll just keep bringing people in and people will go there to see Shannon. So just, they did the smart thing. They did the smart thing by navigating this on social media in a very clever, like, it's like a nice, nasty, like, oh, you own our hearts too. They don't give a shit about her. I don't think so. Maybe they do. I don't know. Anyways, I want to hear what you guys think. So pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow. Love you.